The Big Show with Night and Day for the best milkshakes, thick shakes, and super thick shakes.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hauraki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Thursday afternoon, the 12th of September 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Mogi, you stallion, how's life?
Going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Thursday, am I right?
Apparently so, yeah.
Yeah, boy. Apparently you hate Thursdays.
Yeah, well, I always consider Thursday my hump day.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Friday's Friday,
That's
and
true.
you get the Friday vibes, but Thursday you realise you've still got one more show before the Friday.
Do you like Christmas Eve?
No, I hate Christmas Eve.
Well, there you go, because
Yeah.
Christmas Eve is like the Thursday of Christmas.
It is. You know, everyone else used to get really excited in my family.
Sure.
I'd be in a hoo of a mood.
You
on
love killing the
Christmas
buzz,
Eve.
eh?
Totally, man. I'd ruin it for everyone.
Do you reckon if there was like a parade, you'd rain on it?
If I could, Keyzie, if I could. But I tell you what parade I'm not going to rain on. Jeez, you're looking good, man. And once again, and this is what I love about you, Keyzie, you obviously, you take some time and think about what you're going to wear on any given day. Today, once again, a tremendous combination between your hat and your T-shirt there, white on white. Looking good, man, looking good.
Thanks, Jase. I do take some time. I think what would not look stupid together.
Yes.
And then,
Oh.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, what would not look stupid
Yeah,
together?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, right.
And then I put this outfit on. I was like, you know what? That's pretty damn good.
And the new development today, and this is obviously not an accident, is you've rolled up your sleeves to give us a gun show.
I have too. That's an accident. That is a total
So
accident.
I love what you're doing at the gym, Keyzie. You are looking hot, brother.
With the
and
smallest
just
gun.
absolutely taking the piss by rolling up your sleeves and just rubbing it in our faces.
I did not notice I'd done that.
I've got
The
to tell you.
tiniest biceps you've ever seen.
I've got to tell you, fellas, speaking of clothes, I said to my wife the other day, God, I've got no shirts. You know, all my shirts are kind of dressy shirts. I just
Yeah.
need casual shirts. And so I arrived home yesterday and she bought me like 5 new shirts. Oh, not new. She goes second-hand store shopping. And one of them was like an orangey pink cowboy shirt.
Can you please wear that tomorrow?
And I said,
Please.
You're not serious. You cannot honestly believe that I would
Please.
wear
That's
that.
what she
said,
thinks
oh,
of you.
I thought you'd look quite good in that. So I will wear it tomorrow,
Yes.
just so you can... but it looks a bit small, but it was the most ludicrous shirt I've ever seen in my life. But having said that, she did that once for another cowboy shirt for me, and it turned out to be my favourite shirt for about a year and a half.
I spoke to her about that. She said it was weird. She said she's not buying you cowboy shirts. She's buying you rodeo clown shirts.
Oh, is that what they are? Oh, yeah, cool. Hey, I tell you what, big show here. We've got David Nyika coming in again.
Oh, yeah, boy.
He's got 2 more sleeps till his big fight, and I'll be keen to see how he's getting on, Mogi.
Yeah.
Plenty more on the show as well.
Actually, one thing we have to stress, keep an ear out for the Hauraki 25k fiddler. If you hear a song with some fiddle mixed into it, you could win $1,000 if you call us on 0800 Hauraki. It could play at any moment.
Yeah, and I just got that feeling in my testes as well.
Oh, here we go.
It's a great day.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Alison James there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 13 minutes past 4 o'clock.
G'day, fellas.
G'day, Mogi.
Hi,
Hey,
Mike.
hey, got a little yarn about my daughter.
Oh, is this a 1.5 Mogi?
I guess it is. 1.5 movies. My daughter's 5, and as they get older, they get a bit more useful, Jase, don't they?
Sure.
You're able to ask them to go and get things, and I mean, they still make more mess. It's still a net loss in terms of the mess that's made.
Always.
But being asked them to do things is pretty handy. I've been asking my daughter for probably 3 years now, she's only 5, to pick up our dog's feces.
Yes.
She always insisted that she have a plastic bag, but I tell her that that's bad for Mother Nature.
Oh, do you use a spade or something?
No, just her hand. And so she's been reluctant, to be fair. But today she came into my room and she said, "Dad, when can I start picking up Tinker's poos?"
Who, Tinker?
And I said, what do you mean? She goes, "Well, I've learned how to do it with a bag." I said, "Oh, yeah, how do you do it?" She goes, "Well, you put your hand in there and then you grab the poo and you don't touch the poo and then you pull the bag over the top." I said, that's actually exactly how you do it, but I'm not sure that you're ready.
Sure.
I want to make sure that you're ready to be picking up dog poos, twice a day for the rest of your life. I don't want to just give this job to anybody. I mean, my wife loves doing it.
I can imagine. Well, it's a cherished role, isn't it?
What, picking up poos?
Yeah, man.
So, we sort of wait till there's about 75, 76 out there and then just do it in one foul swoop.
Oh,
and then
right.
the next week you pick up another 75.
Just with your hands, yeah, okay.
Just with your hands or her hands. I don't touch them. And anyway, I've said to her, we'll put you on a month trial. We'll give you 30 days. But if you stuff this up at all, then your mum gets the job back, and that's the end of it. So yeah, we've hired her in that role. And I guess the trick there is I've made her think that it is a great role to have, and something she should cherish.
Does she get paid?
Well, she does, man. She gets free room and board, free education, free healthcare. She's got a pretty sweet gig, actually.
That's a good deal.
She does
That's a
very
really
little.
good deal.
She does very little around the house. But there must have been some tricks that you had, Jase. I mean, you've had 4 daughters in your life. I'm very young as a parent. There must be so much more to learn.
Sure.
And the listeners out there will be able to help us on 3483.
It's really interesting, just from my perspective, in terms of, your kids do as they grow older become more useful. And what I found was really good is I basically turned them into my servants.
Yes.
So, they would, I'd get them to make me toast, for example, or coffee and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like my daughter would make me some toast and she'd bring it over and it'll be disgusting. But I'd eat it and go, that is the best toast I've ever eaten, I think.
Right.
That is yum. And if you give them a bit of encouragement, they'll keep doing that sort of stuff for you. Cleaning your clothes, making your bed, doing the vacuuming. That is the cleanest floor I have ever seen.
Well, hang on. You guys tell me that I'm really good at delivering admin on the show.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing, is it? You're not just saying it so that I do.
different.
that's
You
different.
are. You are really
genuinely
good.
really
Yeah.
good at it.
Yeah, no
Keyzie.
one could deny that.
Yeah.
Keep an ear out for the 25k fiddler, by the way.
Yes. And as long as you give them that encouragement and you set it up like you have set it up, which is this is a big responsibility and I'm taking a bit of a risk giving it to you, you know what I mean? They'll fly into it, no question.
Yeah. I mean, the only one I remember that was my dad used to always put me in charge of going and getting beers from the fridge.
Right.
That's another good one.
And
Is
then-
that what he said? You're in charge of that.
Yeah, he said, go get me a beer.
good.
Because there was something about opening the beer.
Right.
With the bottle opener.
Yeah.
Which was quite a big deal.
Yeah.
And that used to be my job.
You're in charge of that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
I don't mind opening a beer, though. I would have given you something else to do.
It's good that they go and fetch it for you.
Yes.
That was the whole
fetching's good.
The whole concept behind the coffees and the toast and stuff is I didn't have to get out of bed.
Actually,
Can you get me a coffee, some toast, and a beer, please?
at your house too, your daughters wouldn't have had to worry about picking up dog poos because they're just all on your bed, aren't they?
That's true.
Generally speaking,
The
yeah.
main problem was all the duck shit.
Yeah.
Is that still in your lounge, by the way? The
Yeah, I
poos?
just left it there.
Let us know what you think on 3483 if you give your kids any jobs.
Yeah.
And by texting through, you could win yourself $50 night and day voucher.
Beautiful. Here's Fat Boy Slim.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Def Leppard there on the radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 25 minutes past 4 o'clock.
Fellas, are you scared of dogs, like big dogs?
Nah.
You're not?
Nah, man.
Mike, you're not?
I have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can be terrifying.
I've been faced down by a Rottweiler once. That was a good time.
Oh, God. Yeah. So I've had, my fair share of, not run-ins, but scary dogs barking at you, but they're behind a fence or they,
Yeah.
As I've previously stated, when I worked for Greenpeace going door to door, had quite a few confrontations with dogs walking into people's properties.
Yeah.
Not a good time.
It's scary. So today I went for a run, little 3.5K around the block there, and it's usually a 3K run, but I upped it to 3.5 by going to this park and doing a lap of the park and then coming out and continuing on the route. When I was at the park running,
Good route?
Great route, really good route. I'd love to take you guys on it sometime. While I was at the park, there was a guy in like a big jacket thing. And
like a trench coat.
Yeah,
Like
like
a
a trench
jacket.
coat.
Yeah,
He was going
yeah.
for like a jacket. Yeah, Mike. And he was walking, and I could tell he had like a pet with him. And then as I got
Was
closer...
it a bird? Because that's freaky when that happens.
No,
When you
he
see
did-
someone out in the wild with a bird on their shoulder.
I once saw a dude with a little magpie on a leash. That freaked me out. Bloody birds.
It wasn't a bird.
Right.
Yeah. So
Fuel.
as I was getting close, probably like maybe 30 metres away from him, this guy turns around. He's got a huge Staffy.
Right.
Like, honestly, I've never seen a Staffy this big. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's a terrifying looking, Staffy.
Sure.
And then as I get
Do
close...
you reckon you could have taken it?
What do you mean? Oh, the Staffy.
Yeah. I mean, I know it was a massive Staffy, but you reckon you could have handled it?
No, I don't know if I could have. It was probably the biggest Staffy. I thought Staffies were a certain size. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then you see this one, and it's...
Holy helmet.
I've seen a lot of Staffies,
Yeah.
and they vary in size. To be honest with you, Keyzie, they're not all Staffies are big.
Well, that was the thing, was I thought I had an idea of what size a Staffy generally is.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then this guy turns around. He's just got the biggest Staffy you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I realised it's not even on a leash.
What
It's
co-
just... Huh?
What colour was it?
It had... it was kind of like a light brown.
Ah.
Yeah. And it
They're
was...
usually, when they're that big, they're usually black.
No, I've not... No.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
What's so civil about war anyway?
So true, man.
Guns. Roses there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 4:52. Hey, guess what, everyone? Would You Rather is back.
This is breaking news. Da-da-doosh.
It is back. The first time we did Would You Rather, you had to choose whether you wanted to go and spend a dream weekend at Bathurst, flights, accommodation, 4 nights on the mountain, watching the old supercars, or the NRL Grand Final.
Yes.
That was obviously excellent.
Yeah.
We've got another Would You Rather. This one, out of left field. It's not a major sporting event. It is a major sporting experience for you,
Sure.
right? Thanks to Helitrans Helicopters, we're giving away an experience for you and 3 of your mates.
Yeah.
Your whole
3 of
group.
your mates?
That's right.
Wow,
Group
4,
of
okay.
4 of you. That's 4, Jase.
Yeah, foursome.
Count them up.
Would you rather go heli fishing?
Would I rather?
Would you rather go heli fishing at Great Barrier Island or heli golf at Muriwai Golf Links? So, you can either fly to one of the best spots for catching snapper, kahawai and kingfish in the Hauraki Gulf straight off the rocks on the Great Barrier Island. All the gear, top quality reels, rods, tackle, bait and bags. Bring the big one home for dins. Or play the game of golf as nature intended, choppering in to smash 18 holes on Auckland's west coast, Muriwai Golf Links, helicopter flights, green fees, golf carts, free round of beers and burgers as well.
That's a toughie.
That's a tricky one.
They're my 2 little... I mean, I haven't got back to the golf yet, but I bought my clubs.
It's been 20 years, yeah.
I've bought my clubs. I
Yeah.
love my fishing. Ooh, that's a tough one.
How about you, Keyzie? What are you going for, man? No brainer for you, isn't it?
No brainer for me, Mike.
Yeah, because you're scared of helicopters.
Because
You
I'm
just
scared
stay
of
home.
helicopters now, apparently. So I'll probably get my mates to helicopter there, and then I'll meet them at the Muriwai Golf Links, because I
Yeah.
don't like seafood.
I think I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Even though I am terrible at golf and I haven't played for a long time, that sounds good to me.
Golf carts.
I really, the golf carts, the beers, the
Yeah.
burgers, good stuff. I'm not a fan of fishing.
I think I've made my decision. I'll go fishing, thanks, Keyzie.
Okay.
Well,
look,
if you win,
Yeah. If I win...
don't invite me.
Oh, I know. Well, Pugsan, he'll come with me. He'll come fishing. Loves his sushi.
you need to find 2
He
others.
loves his sashimi.
I'd like to be good at fishing, though. Maybe I will come.
At least golf.
Nothing like a big fish on the end of your rod there, Mogi.
At least with golf, you can control it. You know, like you get to play golf, but you don't know if you're going to catch a fish.
But that's the beauty of fishing, Keyzie.
Is it?
And the Great Barrier.
And killing fish.
The Great Barrier, beautiful, beautiful spot. So, yeah, and you get
Oh, it's
to
a Great
take home...
Barrier.
Yes, you get to take home, potentially some
Fish.
snapper.
You're
or
joking.
Maybe a kingy. Who knows, fellas?
Maybe nothing.
You can't wait.
Yeah, maybe nothing.
You can give or take, or maybe nothing.
That's right. So this is going to be starting Monday, all right? You just listen for the sound of the chopper, and then you call 0800 Hauraki, get yourself in the draw. That's one hell of a giveaway. The golf course one, that is just right up my alley.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm scared of helicopters, though, so I'll just meet them there.
Yeah. Speaking of golf next week, Keyzie?
Yeah, we'll play next week, mate.
We'll have my first round. See how we go,
We'll take
Mogi.
Pugsan. Mogi might even come and we'll film the whole thing.
Has Pugsan got golf? Oh, actually, I need to ask if he wants to be my caddy.
Yeah. Hey, coming up after 5, David Nyika's in.
Is he?
2 sleeps until his big fight. That's bloody exciting, isn't it, fellas?
Very.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Great to have your company this Thursday night. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. This cricket test has been an absolute disaster.
It's an all-timer, isn't it?
It's a debacle. How
Is it rainy
ridiculous.
season in India?
Not that I'm aware of,
Well, not that you're aware of, sure.
I'll Google
but
it.
I couldn't tell you definitively.
No, but I agree with you that it is a shambles, and it's a bloody shame. It's an outrage.
it is.
Afghanistan will be upset. Obviously, it means a lot more to Afghanistan than it does to us because
sure.
they don't get an opportunity to play many tests.
Monsoon season, June to September.
Well, that's now.
Yes.
I think that's now, Jase.
And it was a ground that's never been used before, right?
It has been used before, but it is very new.
For the under-8s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underwater hockey.
Right. Is that what it was used for?
Yeah.
Great stuff. Hey, coming up around 5:30, Connie chat, fellas.
yes.
Really looking forward
Is
to
it
that.
really? Because I thought David Nyika was in at 5:30.
Oh, but sorry, before David Nyika.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she is a fun-filled 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock hour.
That's right. Pugs is in there getting his notes ready for Connie
Yeah.
chat, so can't wait for that to happen.
Yes.
Also, don't forget to keep an ear out for the 25k fiddler. It could strike at any moment. If you hear a song with some fiddle mixed into it, call us on 0800 Hauraki. Caller number 100 gets $1,000.
How good, man.
Unreal.
Let's get into some tunes, a bit of Weezer.
Oh, yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. Sounds like they've struck again. The Radio Hauraki 25 grand fiddler.
Yes, indeed. Caller number 100. Just today and tomorrow to go for the old fiddler, fellas. It's been a roaring success, as always.
That's right. If you don't know what the fiddler is, you may have noticed some fiddle in the middle of Mr. Brightside there. If you hear that, you call us 0800 Hauraki. Call the number 100, get some cash.
G'day, Mark from Dunners. How's life?
Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Mark. But sadly, you're caller number 98. Damn it. Try again, Mark. Try tomorrow. G'day, Lockie. How's life?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Oh, mate. Caller number 99.
Bugger.
Sorry, man. G'day, Stu from Dunners. How you going?
Fellas, I'm good. How are you?
Not as good as you, Stu, because you've just won $1,000.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
How good is that, Stu, man? How good's that?
Yes, Stu, man.
Oh, I love a fiddle. God, I love a fiddle.
I've heard that much.
Stu. Tell me, Stu, what do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm a groundsman.
Oh, you're a backbone. Yeah, backbone.
What's he going to do tomorrow, Mogi?
Oh, he's going to walk into his. He's going to walk into his boss's office. He's going to look him dead in the eye, and he's going to tell him to stick it where the sun don't shine, because he's rich now, Jase.
Yeah, man.
And even though he's probably got a passion for being a groundsman, and I'm assuming what kind of grounds are we talking
Yeah,
here?
what
Are you
grounds?
cricket grounds?
School grounds.
School grounds, even
grounds.
better.
Yeah.
Even better. I mean, yeah. Actually, what I'd do, man, is I'd walk into school assembly. I'd get up on the stage, I'd look all those kids in the eyes, and I'd tell them to stick it where the sun don't shine.
Oh, could happen tomorrow.
Good on
Could
you, mate.
happen.
Get on you, Stu. Film
Get
it
some footage,
and
brother.
send it to us.
Yeah, good stuff. Hey, you enjoy that $1,000, and I'll chuck you over to Hugson in Studio
mate.
B. Good on
Thanks,
you,
Stu.
mate.
Guy, you seem like a lovely chap.
They're like a backbone, if you don't mind.
I used to daydream about what happened just there. You're pulling a face, Mogi. Now you're looking
Hey.
over my I used to daydream. I used to think of like what would be my ideal job. This is when I was in my sort of mid to late teens.
Yeah.
Postman.
Oh, yes.
because I was going through a James K. Baxter phase.
You're
And
learning how to ride your bike.
and
weren't you?
he was a postman for a long time.
Who's
and
that?
He's a poet. And then I thought,
Lame.
something like a groundsman would be quite good, just tooting along and your little buggies
Yep.
there and your trackie.
Tooting along in a buggy.
Doing a bit of...
What is
bit
a
of-
buggy?
What-
bit of
what does tooting along mean?
Like four-wheel drive.
Oh, buggy.
Yeah.
Like a tractor.
Or a little tractor, just fixing stuff.
Got your incinerator there.
You got your tool belt on and just...
Yeah. Yeah,
You know what I
buggering
mean?
everything up, effing and jeffing, getting in trouble with the principal for swearing in front of the kids.
Yeah, going to your shed, having a quiet, the end of a hard day's yakka.
Or a sort of roundabout breakfast.
Yeah, starting the day off with a quiet.
Responsibly, of course.
Yes.
Surely tomorrow being the last day of the Fiddler, surely it'd strike tomorrow, right? Surely.
When? What do you mean?
What do you
Fiddler
mean?
tomorrow.
show?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Surely the Fiddler will happen tomorrow.
But it's the last day of the Fiddler. It happens every day. Isn't it?
No.
Is that what happens?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Have you not heard about this, Keyzie?
Is it every day?
Hey, Jase, maybe you should take over the captain admin role, brother.
Do you think so?
Oh, Keyzie's slipping here.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, surely there'll be a Fiddler on tomorrow's show, and you should listen.
Righto.
Well, obviously there will be on
Well,
someone's
no,
show.
obviously.
Yeah,
I'm saying
Yeah.
people should tune in.
Okay. Don't know why you're talking weird. People are going to tune in anyway. They love it.
That's just taking a random twist, isn't it, this conversation?
Sorry,
Jeez.
talk about you tooting on your buggy again, Jase.
Here's a bit of Black Sabbath.
The Hauraki Big Show
The
podcast.
Black Keys there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 24 minutes past 5.
What's that song called, Jase?
I'm a lonely boy.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah, just because you were yelling out, singing really loudly, "I'm a lovely boy," which is just
And
quite,
you are.
Thank you.
it's just quite weird.
It's pretty hot, I thought.
Thanks, man.
Oh, now I've got to tell you about this one, fellas. I wasn't going to tell you. I wasn't going to tell you, but I will. I've started having actually really good sleeps.
Great.
I've got a question for you, Jase.
Yes.
Is this sleep chat?
I don't know yet.
It is.
Possibly.
It is.
It's Sleep Chat with Jason Mike.
That's hot. And Keyzie over there. So I've started having really good sleeps, and I don't know what. Nothing's changed. I tell you what. I know. I tell a lie. What has changed is I've stopped taking those mushroom pills that my wife bought for me
Yes.
to make my sleep better, and she's fuming about that. That my sleep's gotten better now that I've stopped.
The mushy pills.
She wants those to be the cure, but they're not. So anyway,
Sure.
I am sleeping really well. If I wake up, I go back to sleep really easy. I don't really need to go to the toilet. What I'm faced with, because nothing ever stays good forever, does it? Or even a week. The birds at our place now, and when I say our place, I mean in the trees outside. We make them sleep outside.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. You have ducks
There's
all
too
over the
many of
place
them.
otherwise.
Yeah.
They now wake up at 4 a.m. and start chittering and chattering. There's one there that's got a real out of it yarn on him, and it's an annoying yarn, and I know it's annoying for everyone because he's the only one doing it.
What does it
there's
sound
nobody-
like?
I can't even
but
remember.
you're really good at impressions.
Like that.
Right.
But nobody replies to him. Everyone's like, Trevor.
It's old Keyzie again.
no, don't say it's old Keyzie, the weird bird with the weird...
Nasal sort of cool.
No, I was at nasally because I thought they had beaks. I didn't know they had noses.
Anyway, makes a racket, man, and I can't get back to sleep. So I don't know what to do. The one thing that I'm grateful for is that daylight savings is coming up.
Yes.
So soon they'll be waking me up at 5 o'clock. But I do sort of feel like they're taking the piss.
Yes. Interesting, actually. We were walking back to the car park last night, weren't we, Keyzie? And the birds in the trees there just going absolutely mental.
Were you doing your call?
No, I certainly wasn't doing my Trevor Bird call.
And 4 o'clock is pretty extreme.
It is.
Is it
Funnily
even...
enough, I woke up at 4 this morning, not because of the birds, though.
Oh.
I had a really weird dream with you and me and Keyzie in a threesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a threesome, did you say?
Yeah.
No, I think the other one's better.
Yeah, it was pretty
yeah.
freaky.
Ominous.
And how
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it sort of...
Oh, is this threesome
Talk us
chat
through
now,
it.
is it?
I don't want to focus on it too much. Let's just say old Keyzie was keen.
Was he? You stoked with that, are you? Are you stoked that we turned Mogi's bird chat into a threesome chat, and then old Keyzie was really keen?
the young buck.
Come on, fellas.
Yeah, 'cause that's how it would be. Totally.
I think we could leave it there.
David Nyika's in next.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Oh, yes, indeed. The Foo Fighters there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, and we've got our special guest back in the studio with us, the one and only David Nyika. How are you going, champ?
I'm good, man. I feel like part of the furniture now.
Yeah.
I feel like I need a job.
Yeah,
I
totally,
should start
man.
getting paid for this, right?
Yeah, I reckon.
We all should.
David actually turned up a bit early today, and we were having a chat. Well, you were having a wee, I think, Mogi.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
lifted up his shirt there to show where he'd been punched by another radio host.
Oh.
Talk about abs, mate. I mean, Mogi over here, David, he is the Big Show eye candy, but he's got nothing on you, man. You're in
Wow.
great shape. How are you feeling?
I got a good moustache too.
He's got a great
admirable.
mo.
Yeah, thanks,
Admirable.
mate.
His
Yeah.
wife hates it.
Yeah, she does. She loathes it. What do I do about that, David? Any marriage advice, brother?
Keep it going,
Keep
brother.
it going.
Yeah,
Thank
keep
you.
it going.
Exactly right.
Hey,
She's
man.
really putting the pressure on me now, though, Jase.
is
and we
she?
should talk about this. She is. She's like, now every time she kisses me, which is so much. We've been together 10 years. She's always kissing me, David. She sort of makes a thing like, oh, look, I'd love to, but you've got a moustache. But I know what will happen is I'll shave it and then she won't be interested anyway. You know what I mean?
It's just a bluff.
I don't,
Yeah, it's
even, don't
bullshit.
even recognize you anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, David, 2 sleeps away. How are you feeling, man? Because you're looking in great shape. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's been a busy last 7 days. I've been doing the media rounds. Yeah, this is my 3rd or 4th time on the show since I've been here.
Sure.
But I'm good. I've been managing my energy levels. I've been sleeping really well. My girlfriend's just come over yesterday, so it's good to catch up.
Is that a good thing, David? Is it distracting?
It's not distracting.
I don't think you're allowed to sigh, man.
No. It's like I found perfect peace. I had my perfect little ecosystem in my hotel room.
Yes.
And now we've got 2 suitcases. You know.
I know what you're saying, man.
2 exploding suitcases.
Can I ask on that front, on a sort of personal level, how does your girlfriend feel about you being a fighter? Does she go, I don't want you getting punched in the face, I don't want you getting hurt?
She's grown up around it, so
okay.
Her dad is my coach.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Yes, yeah. So they're a big fighting family based out of Queensland. Her grandfather was known as the Iceman, one of the hardest punchers in the South Pacific.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I decked him once.
The Iceman.
He was in his 90s, but still counts.
Hey, Dave, quick question, man. How does it feel? Because when I first started in media, it was Joseph Parker coming through the ranks, doing all the media conferences, wheeling out, talking to all the radio hosts and stuff. You've been doing sort of the, Olympics and Commonwealth Games, and now you're big-time boxing. What's the change been like? You know what I mean? Now that it's like Showtime stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just getting more familiar with you guys. So
Yeah,
it's easier. I feel like we can just sit down and have a chat.
That must be a difficult thing, though, because you're in it to fight. You want to concentrate on that, but the nature of the beast is that you have to sell.
We have to sell.
You got to promote.
And you've got an opportunity and had an opportunity to sort of see it from the best with Tyson Fury, who I think has really changed the face of boxing. Before him, people were over heavyweight boxing. And when he came back, now the spotlight has really gone back on boxing. Has that been your experience of him? Because you've been in training camps and all sorts of stuff with him.
Yeah, I think where he thrives is he's authentic. I've never felt like such a fraud when I was having just a sit down and a chat with him in his living room. He just made me feel like I had to second guess everything I said because I felt under pressure.
Yeah.
He's the most authentic dude you'll ever meet. Everything he says is off the cuff, and what you see on social media, what you see live on TV is exactly who he is. He's very, very genuine.
Well, that's like our show's quite authentic, isn't it, fellas?
Oh, yeah.
That's like a big sort of pillar of our show is being very authentic.
Totes, man.
But because you've gone from like the real pure version of the sport, right, to now it is that more commercialized style. Which one do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy just focusing on the fighting, or do you like being part of the show?
I think I'm starting to enjoy the show a bit more. Obviously, like I said, being more familiar with people in the media is really important. But also being able to channel your own energy and tell your own story. I feel like you get better at that with more experience. And
you're a natural, mate. Don't
Thanks,
worry
man.
about it. Because I found something interesting you were saying out in the office there. This is kind of the first time you've been the main fight. You know what I mean? That everyone's come to see you. Bit more pressure in that.
Yeah, I get like a little butterfly when you say something like that, because I'm like, oh yeah, shit, that is a big deal. But I kind of put my blinkers on when I have to.
Yeah, man.
I've made the mistake in the past of believing my own hype. Like,
don't do that, David.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't rely on anyone else to tell you how good you are, because the reason I'm as good as I am, and I'll prove that to you guys, is because I work really, really hard in the gym.
That's right.
And I've got a good team around me. I've got the likes of Nyika Doctor powering me now.
We've got
the Zone.
Geez,
We've got
good,
the Zone, our global broadcaster.
Yeah.
We've got everything we need to take this to the next level.
And is there just one last one before we go to a song, Jase? Is there a difference in being the main card? At the end of the day, you're still just coming out and having a fight. It could be the first fight or the last fight. Do you even care?
Exactly, yeah. Well, I shouldn't care, should I? So
No.
whoever's in front of me, I'm going to have to deal to. So
Smack him.
Mr. Tommy Carpenter, he's coming in tonight. We've got to do a gloves off, face off thing tonight, which is going to be super awkward. He's going to be jet lagged, big dick. But at the end of the day, I've got to deck him and I've got to look good doing it. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the crowd come Saturday night.
Well, let's get back to it. We'll
Let's
go
get
to a tune.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, Daft Punk there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. We've got boxer David Nyika in the studio with us. We actually previously mentioned Joseph Parker. I don't know how much you have to do with him. A fair amount, I imagine. His story's been quite an interesting one, isn't it? Because it's been quite inspirational. I'll be honest with you, I thought for a while there he was kind of done and dusted, but he's come back stronger than ever and he's looking good.
Yeah, I think he's found a real resurgence in his boxing, and I think a lot of it comes down to his strength and conditioner / nutritionist George Lockhart.
Yes.
He's completely changed the way Joe trains, eats, sleeps, everything. So it's really, really cool to see him thriving again, and for me to be able to piggyback on the back of his momentum.
I was
pretty
absolutely
awesome.
shocked by him having an interview recently where he was saying that he was in his prime as a boxer. This is this century. And he had no idea that nutrition was important. Yeah. He was eating McDonald's and KFC and doing nothing with nutrition. How bad were the people around him that he didn't have that information? That is such a waste of talent, because it's such a huge part of it.
Oh, 100%. Like, for me, that's actually been a little bit of a crux at times, because I have really good genetics, you know.
Same.
My dad was like pretty heavy on the drink for a long time, and actually looked great, and you know, he started having like adverse like health problems, and when he got healthy, you should see him today, man. You should honestly see him.
Is he a beast?
Oh, he's an absolute monster. Yeah, he had his third and last fight after I started boxing, but he had a corporate fight at in 2020, might have been 2020, but was an absolute monster. He fought a guy younger than me. He's 54 years old today, but an absolute rig. Yeah.
Just on nutrition, Mike recently realised that after a month and a half of doing a training plan, he hadn't eaten a single vegetable and he actually had scurvy.
You're kidding.
You're kidding. He is kidding. The concern was that I had scurvy, but all I was doing, because I was bulking, I was like just looking at the calories. So I was going 3,000 calories, and I was like, what's the best way to get there? And I was like, man, I should be feeling good. I was like 6-8 weeks in. I was like, I'm buggered. And I had a look at my wife said, you haven't eaten any vegetables for over a month. I was like, yeah, that could be it. And I feel brand new now.
It's
I've
wild,
brought vegetables back in.
Yeah.
Do you eat lots?
I do. But like, it's funny you say that, because I could eat whatever I want and still look great, but you just feel terrible. You feel terrible, and like, my diet has changed a lot over the years. I go a little bit more high fat, high protein, lots of veggies.
Yeah.
A lot of Manuka honey as well.
Oh, yeah. Hey, actually, on Saturday night, you got a good card, man. She's a ripper. Jase and I are going to be there. We're going to be on a table. We're a little bit concerned that you're not scheduled to come out until 11 o'clock, because that's an hour and a half past both of our bedtimes.
At the earliest, he said, Mogi.
At the earliest. Is that right? At the earliest.
Yes, correct.
That's a late
Far
night,
out,
man.
We'll be massively steamed by
Yeah,
then. We
yeah.
probably won't even.
Responsibly.
Yeah, responsibly.
As long as you guys can remember what happened.
Yeah. Totally,
Well, what pushes
totally.
out the time? Because it's not broadcast in the traditional sense. Like, it's not on Sky, so they don't have to meet times. Is it just one of those things where, because UFC is really good, like somebody gets knocked out and they just bring out the next bloke, does it still have those same gaps in between fights regardless of how many rounds the last one's gone?
I think it's a pretty big card. Like you
Yeah.
said, there's 4 heavyweight bouts. We've got, I think there's 9 bouts on the card. They're
Hell
all
yeah.
they're all going to be super entertaining. I can't really tell. I guess it's a Saturday night. People are meant to be staying out after their bedtime.
Sure, man.
You guys,
Sure.
you guys will be having a few beverages. So I know my friends will be absolutely steamed by the time the fight comes around.
Yeah, you guys just have to be social on a Saturday for once. It's fine. Dave, one last thing before we let you go, mate. You mentioned out there that you've got chickens.
Yes, yeah.
I had chickens for about 4 years there, and they were just the most loveliest things to have around.
Oh, best pets. They are the best pets, the best companions. I probably talk to 5 or 6 people a day, including my chickens. You know,
Sure.
I have such a quiet, simple life now, and they are the easiest, most rewarding pets you could own.
Have you ever hypnotised one?
I actually want to. I want to learn how. I want to learn how.
It's funny. I'll tell you how to do it after.
They do tend to shit everywhere, though, don't
Yeah,
they?
but that's fine. That's part of, And
It's
then,
like your duck, Jase, that lives at
I had
your
a
place.
duck in my lounge
They
yesterday,
fertilise your
David,
lawn.
and
Yeah.
he did big poos in my lounge and freaked out.
but Dave probably keeps them in the chicken
Yeah, you
area.
keep them
Hey,
outside, don't you?
Listen,
Silly
man.
goose.
All the best for Saturday night. You're going to go well. I'm predicting 4th round. And Mogi and I and whoever joins us on the backbone table are looking forward to it, man. Go well, stay safe.
Cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
That's right. If you want to watch David Nyika's fight, it's going to be live on DAZN, DAZN.com. It's presented by Manuka Doctor, and it's going to be this Saturday night.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Simple Minds there on the radio. Hodaki, big show this Thursday evening. God, he's in great shape. What a lovely guy he is. I think
He
he's got
is.
a big future.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, really genuinely, backs himself clearly, David Nyika, and why wouldn't you? But very humble with it.
Yeah. I mean, we're basing that on what kind of a guy he is. I like him. I haven't seen a lot of his fights. He seems to have done well. He's got a couple of medals at the Commonwealth Games and the Olympics as well. A couple of silvers and a bronze, or a couple of golds and a bronze. But I'll be interested to see him fight, man.
Yeah.
It's terrible, isn't it? Because then you meet these people and you're like, oh, I hope he doesn't get punched in.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
that's the other side of the coin, of course. That's the risk you take.
It
Getting in
is.
the ring, you could get smacked
And it's
over,
only one
Keyzie.
punch.
Yes.
It can be one punch, Keyzie.
Well, one punch
The
Keyzie,
douche.
they used to call me,
Yeah, that's right.
because I'd knock people out. Before
I
you
get
get
it.
it.
I thought
you get
I thought you'd
knocked out.
thought you'd throw a punch and get asthma or something.
Yeah, that was it. They came up with it because I'd throw one punch, get asthma, and then the fight was over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. But
It
all
was.
good, man.
Yeah.
It's good content.
But hey, if you want to go and watch...
Oh, there's something in my hair.
Really?
Grease. It's got grease in there.
Turn around, turn around.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
It's hair dye.
It's nothing. Yeah, it's just cheap Swatchcock
I swear
hair
I
dye.
felt something crawling in my hair there.
Yeah, it's just
what were
nuts.
you saying after 6 there, Keyzie?
Oh, no, I was just saying if you want to go and watch the fight, we're going to be drawing this tomorrow. If you want to watch it on the table with old Hoity J and Mogi and Pugson will be there as well. Text fight right now to 3483, or you can watch it live on DAZN.com, DAZN.com.
We're not going to be happy, just so you know, we're on that table. The later it gets, the more unhappy we're going to be.
Sure.
Can I say that?
I'm reassured by the fact that Keyzie said it's a great night, and I am very much looking forward to it and anticipating a great night.
Just a late night.
A late night.
With free food and drinks. Hey, coming up after 6, fellas, my wife accused me of something horrendous today.
My wife.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through Thursday okay. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Hey, now listen, go and check out our Instagram account. I believe Pugsan's about to release a new video, and it's an absolute doozy. Also, if you like to browse YouTube, he's going to release one later on tonight on YouTube.
It's already up.
Oh, is it already
Just
up?
browse. You can browse for it.
Well, you can browse for it.
And he
because,
doesn't release it, he uploads it.
He uploads it, yeah.
He's
He releases it.
I mean,
he's
he's got to-
releasing a dollop of content onto YouTube.
He's got to
Yeah.
release it to upload it.
He does.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Otherwise, it'll be captured in the
Yeah,
computer.
yeah,
You know what he's like? He's always releasing. in front of a computer. But yeah, so that's yesterday's outro, the Menage a Trois special.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
So worth checking out. Although today's outro is pretty damn good as well, which comes out at 7:30 tonight. Just search Hauraki Big Show wherever you get your podcast from.
Yeah.
Here's a little snippet entitled Shorts.
So we had to hide all of our filthy washing in the laundry there and had to pull it all out, and then I found some shorts, and they were wet. And then I went to the gym today, and without a word of a lie, they were soaking wet. So I wore soaking wet shorts to the gym, and as they dried over the course of the workout, they were f***ing reeking.
Yeah, I was going to say, they would have
No.
What kind of a scumbag am I? Eh?
Yeah, I was just, and your propensity to sort of lean on machines while women are working out on them, and your stinky pants.
Why do your shorts smell so gross?
Absolutely just reeking, bro.
Stinking pants.
It was like, it grossed me out. That's not good.
Yeah, you know that it's bad when it grosses you out.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Are they still in your bag? Or are they at home in the wash?
No, they're in my bag, yeah, but I had another shower in them. So I sort of washed the stink out of them.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, coming up, bit of a blowout between old Keyzie and his wife.
Well, it's
there,
not a blowout. No, that's not true.
That he needs to talk to us
She
about.
just accused me of something. I just want to get your guys' point of view on the matter.
Yeah, sure, man.
Yeah.
You know that we'll support you, don't you?
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Queens of the Stone Age here on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday night. And old Keyzie got a bit of marital strife. Talk us through it, Keyzie.
It's not marital strife. I just thought...
the old ball and chain, you call her. How is she?
My wife is excellent, and she hates it when other people refer to her as the old ball and chain.
Oh, I know. It's okay when you do. Yeah,
which I always do.
My wife.
No, my wife. And so yesterday, obviously, or was it the day before? I can't remember. The big Dave Grohl news came out.
Oh, yes.
Yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
And I left my wedding ring. I did the dishes, and I take my wedding ring off so it doesn't get all dry and yucky under there. And I
All
put
wet and yucky.
Well, it gets all the soap from the dishwashing liquid gets trapped under there and dries out my skin. Why is that funny? It's not a sensitive skin thing. It's just science.
Can I?
Okay.
Well, yeah. I'm going to support and extend you. I've got some advice around that, though.
Okay. Sometimes I wear gloves. So anyway, I took the wedding... Stop shaking your head. I took the wedding ring off and I put it on the windowsill and I did the dishes. And then I didn't put it back on. And then the next morning I went to work. The Dave Grohl news came out. And my wife was like, you see this about Dave Grohl? And I was like, yeah, that's not good. She's like, why'd you leave your wedding ring at home today? And she said, are you trying to be like Dave Grohl?
Yeah, right.
And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to father another child outside of our relationship because one of my rock heroes has done it.
Yeah.
And I've left my wedding ring at home in order to sort of get that process started.
Right.
Well, you're on the rise, Keyzie. You know, you're a rising star in the media world and the radio world, and now in the television world. And
what do you mean now? I've worked in TV for so long.
I know, but that was low visibility.
That was
this is
behind
the
the
big time.
scenes.
Mike, that is 100% correct.
And
I wish I had known that.
it would not. It would be. I could understand that you're strutting around the place a bit. That
I
you
was
are
not
Cock a hoop.
cock a hoop.
Thank you.
That you're the big man and you got a bit of swing in your.
In my
you
what?
know,
My swinging my
You're
what?
swinging it around. And,
You're swinging
and,
your step.
You got that big dick energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get that she feels that way, and all
She's
of a
getting
sudden,
insecure.
Yeah,
Really?
Because while you guys have been together and, you got together very young. You've been 12 years, 13 years you've been together
That's
now?
right, 13.
So most of the time you've just been a complete loser. And now you're getting some wins, right?
Yeah.
And now you're getting your confidence up and she's thinking to herself, am I going to be able to keep him?
Yeah,
Which is a
right.
fair question. You're going to start thinking to yourself, man, if I got her when I was a loser, what kind of a woman could I get now?
That I'm a winner. That's a really good point, Mike. I've never thought about it like that.
Well, you have been thinking about it a lot.
Yeah, well, that's true. I have, actually. What do you guys reckon? What do you guys think I should do?
Well, I've noticed that you have a bit of a swagger when you walk into the office now.
You're hot stuff, man.
Yeah, no, I've started incorporating that.
Your eyes tend to wander a lot more than they used to when we're doing the show, and you get distracted very easily. And
Yeah.
Well, it's just because you guys are like my role models, and I see you guys doing it a lot.
Right, okay.
And so I'm like, this is what big time radio DJs do.
Sure. But
It's a tricky time. It's a tricky time.
Let me put it this way. I'm expecting a call from her tonight in tears.
Sweet. What do you reckon? Affair or break up?
Well, you don't want to break up.
No.
Right. So we stay together because that would be a lot of admin, right? So I should just have an affair.
I wouldn't have an affair, but I can see why you would.
Yeah, well, because I'm on the rise.
That's right. You're a winner.
Yeah.
It's tricky. It is tricky. But then the trouble is, Keyzie, people tend to talk.
Yeah.
People tend to talk.
Right, so word will get out.
Word is likely to get out.
Okay.
And
About his love making.
Well, yeah.
If I have an affair, right, so I shouldn't have an affair for that reason and that reason alone. Okay, that's good advice. I won't do it because I don't want word to get out.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
MGMT there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday night. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
That's actually my favourite one we've ever done.
I watched Seinfeld last night. Oh, no, didn't I? Went to a play. What am I talking about?
Yeah, man.
I went to a play. God. I went and saw a play. It's a one-woman show. It's at the... Sorry for everybody outside of Auckland because you won't be able to go to it. Sold out tonight, but it's at the Tiny Theatre in Westmere at Garnet Station. I don't know what that is, why that's in there as well, but it is. It's called Me, My Mother, and Susie Cato. And... the actress there, who is Florence Hartigan, amazing. She's in Madam. And she plays essentially her teenage self back in 1999. Her father is building a bunker because of Y2K. And she's got, she's a teenager at school, first boyfriend, all that sort of stuff. Really, really funny, touching, absolutely loved it. And you know what it's like, Jase, when you head along to something, you're like, oh, God.
Yeah, especially one-people shows.
Oh, I know. It's such a huge thing to do because it's an hour long.
Yes.
She was playing maybe 7 different characters, small theatre, seated about 40 people, and to have to go through, oh, man, it's a lot of weight on your shoulders. Like, it is, for me, it freaks me out. Really, really good. I recommend you absolutely go along. Tonight, it's sold out. It's on Friday and Saturday night. Tickets are $20, I think, $25.
Nice.
Get along. I went, and it was weird. It was like 35 women and 5 men. I think because it was called Susie Cato, that encourages women to go along.
Right.
But all you ladies out there, take your partners. The men will love it as well.
Right.
Good stuff.
Get into it.
I watched The Old Man again last night.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting a bit more convoluted.
Oh, God.
It's a TV show, by
Is
the
it
way.
falling
It's a TV
apart?
show. No, it's not falling apart. But I'm going to go and revise my review again from 5 fuzzies to 4.5 fuzzies.
Okay.
But then my wife and I were playing a game of Scrabble, and it was a horrific game. And the letters I was getting were just disgusting.
This isn't Scrabble chat, Jase.
But listen, we had one half of the board, and we couldn't get over the other side. And I went, should we just flag this? And she went, yeah, okay. And she was giving me a hiding as well.
Yeah, that wouldn't have helped. You would have wanted to keep on going if you were leading by 150, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I probably would have carried on in that scenario. What did you watch, Keyzie?
Last night my wife was working till 9:30 on her laptop.
That's right.
She was having to watch focus groups or something
How
for her
tedious.
job.
How do I get one of those jobs, by the way?
It was tedious. No, you don't want one, trust me. But while she was doing that, I was waiting because we were going to watch Celebrity Treasure Island together. It finished a bit too late. She starts early, so she's like, I have to go to bed. And I was like, fine, we'll watch that episode tomorrow, aka tonight. However, I forgot. Everywhere just blasts up spoilers all over Facebook and Instagram.
I didn't see any.
The Herald spin-off stuff, and they have a photo of the person who was eliminated every single time. And I recall how annoying it was. Unless you watch it on the night, you are going to get spoilers.
Right.
Super annoying.
Oh, God.
So I'll probably watch that tonight, although I'll most
You
likely...
already know.
Yeah, I do know who,
Yeah.
And most likely tonight, they'll be watching Game of Two Halves at 8:30 on Sky Sport Open.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes.
With old Keyzie in it.
Ah.
I hear he's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys excited to watch it?
I'm not
Yeah.
excited for anything. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
Will you watch it?
I'm certainly planning to.
Sweet.
Certainly planning to. I've got to
Jase?
set my alarm, actually, because I will forget.
Jace, you're my agent. Surely you'd be watching it. Jase? Jase, you're literally my agent. You literally have to be across everything I'm doing. Surely you'll watch it. Jase. Oh, that's a tune.
Oh, it's a great tune.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah. It's an excellent.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back to the Hauraki Big Show. Now, if you love
Green Day tune, by the way. Yeah.
I didn't want to give them
We've
the
only
credit.
had 2 Green Day songs today.
That's right. I thought we'd got through that phase, but obviously we're going back to Green Day. Hey, now listen, if you and speaking of Green Day, they love their tats, don't they, fellas?
Do they?
Yes.
Tats.
Yeah. Their band members are covered in tats. And if you love your tats, listen up to this little doozy.
Don't throw it to me like that. This isn't a little doozy. This is a great competition, Jase.
That's what I mean.
Before we get to that, just a little bit more about Green Day, Jase.
You're a cracker.
One of their band members, his name is Trey Cool. How do you feel about that?
Just makes me hate them even more.
Yeah.
I like them. That's sick.
Yeah.
Hey,
Trey being French for very.
I don't like them anymore.
Yeah.
That's lame.
TRES.
That's not the bass dude, is it, with the spiky blonde hair?
I think it is.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hey, if you would like to top up your ink in Taranaki and also fly down and be a part of the New Zealand Tattoo and Art Festival, one of the biggest tattoo and art festivals in the Southern Hemisphere.
You are making me fizz for this, Keyzie.
I am fired up.
Oh, my God. I wasn't keen.
Nah, neither was I.
Now?
Same.
Totally. Well, if you want to win not only flights return, a night at the Novotel, tickets for you and a
Flights
mate.
return? What are they?
Return flights.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not a little less into it now.
Oh, okay. Why? Because they'll fly you back as well.
Well, just the way you phrased
Oh,
it.
okay. Sorry, I didn't realise it was that important. You and a mate, return flights, a night at the Novotel, tickets to the festival, and a $500 tattoo voucher to top up your ink. It's happening November 23rd and 24th. Head to hauraki.co.nz, click on Top Up Your Ink in Taranaki, and you could win.
Yeah, we're going. We're going. We're doing
going.
a show down there. What's it going to take for us to get a tat?
No.
Not happening?
Nah,
Not happening?
I don't want one. Nah.
Don't want one.
I'm open to it.
I'm open to it.
I reckon you should get a sleeve.
A sleeve, sure. It'll just be a sleeve. It'll be on my arm and it'll say sleeve in really big letters.
That would be funny.
I was thinking, the only thing I thought that I'd probably get would be drawings that my daughter does.
That's cute.
I like her drawings.
Funny you should say that. One of my girls has a tattoo of a drawing her sister did.
Right.
Exactly that.
See, that's cool.
See,
That's
I would
meaningful.
like over the years to get, if I get one a year of her drawings, and they will get progressively, you would hope, better.
Yes.
That would be something. That would mean something to me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's very good.
Like I say, I don't have any tattoos, and if I get one, I want it to be quite meaningful, like that is.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get any tattoos until I know what I want. I don't just want to be sticking up with random shit.
After the story you talked about today, Keyzie, after 4 o'clock, I reckon you should get a massive Staffy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was quite terrifying.
Right.
Yeah,
if you got
yeah.
a massive Staffy right in between your meat patty nips. And then you could, then you could push.
I could push them together, and yeah, it'd be so great. Hey, hauraki.co.nz.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Well, there you go, you massive backbones. That's your Thursday show done and dusted. Mogi, what are your hopes, dreams and desires for this evening?
I hope it stays sunny. Another couple of hours will be good.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. And then I'm going to go home and hang some pictures on the wall.
Oh, is that still going on?
Still going on. I've got to work out, got to find out how my flat inspection went today.
Oh, were you not there for that?
No.
Right.
No.
Nice.
Leave the key out, so we'll see how that went. And outside of that, probably watch another episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah. Keyzie?
Having Manai from the ACC over tonight.
Oh, for your big night, yes.
Well, it's not a big night. We're just going to watch the
Oh,
first...
no, I forgot. I watched 2 episodes of Seinfeld.
We're just going to watch the first episode of Game of Two Halves, which we're both in.
Right, yeah.
Including old Keyzie. So obviously that's what you'll be up to tonight, Jase, as my agent. You'll be watching that.
What are you up to tonight, Jase?
I'll have an early one tonight, I think, Mogi. Haven't been feeling too good today. And
Game of Two Halves finishes at 9.
So I probably have a bit to eat, turn in 7:30, cooked
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you won't get home till 7:30.
Exactly. So I'll just have a little snack and then go straight to bed. I
You
think.
should have it in bed.
Yeah, actually, I might bring my... What I might do is hop in bed when I get home and get my wife to bring me in a tray of food.
Yes.
With a broth.
Toast.
And some toast.
Yeah.
Get her to bring in your laptop and then put it on Sky Open at 8:30 and watch Game of Two Halves with old Keyzie in it.
My laptop doesn't get Sky.
Doesn't it? You can't go to www.sky.
But I tell you what you can do. You can tell me all about it tomorrow, Keyzie. And I'll read all the reviews.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be
we will
glowing.
read some reviews.
Yes.
Actually, I wonder if there will be reviews.
There will be. Absolutely there will be.
I'm looking forward to that. Okay.
Yeah.
God, I'm nervous now.
Hey, listen, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show as always. Make sure you check out our Instagram account. There's always something going on there. Check out all the podcasts. Till tomorrow and the Friday Throbber. See you later!